Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Isabel Flores and you're watching a new episode of Not So Covered by the Media. Now, interesting fact about me, I'm supposed to be in college right now studying for my classes and taking classes in person, but because of Corona, that didn't happen. Also, my parents decided to keep me home. But keep an eye out for one of my future videos because I will be covering how it's going here doing classes online at home. Also, keep an eye out for another video that I'm going to be doing on my classmates that actually did go up to do online classes in college. But with that, let's get right into it. Before I officially start the video, I do want to take a moment to remember Chadwick Boseman. Many of you may know him from the Black Panther movies, but he was in many other big movies as well, such as the Jackie Robinson film 42 and 21 Bridges. Even though he was still going through these health issues, Chadwick was still able to film all these movies and make sure that he did his best in every one. He will not be forgotten and his legacy will definitely live on. Alright, 2 words. Elon Musk. So good old Elon is working on something called Neuralink. Sounds cool, right? Yeah, sounds really cool. It's described as being a brain-machine interface. So basically, a brain chip implant. This chip is one day hoped to cure things such as paralysis and even give people the power of telepathy, which right now is literally seen as a superpower. So this chip has already been through several tests and it's actually implanted in a little piggy called Gertrude, and she's already had it for 2 months and she hasn't started flying or anything yet, so I guess that's good. So for me personally, this is still a little bit new. I personally do not want a piece of AI in my brain, especially when Elon Musk describes it as a Fitbit in your skull with tiny wires. Now I'm just thinking about a spider crawling around in my skull. And that's a little bit unsettling to say the least. So if someone were to ask me, would you like to try the Neuralink? I'd say, haha, yeah, maybe when pigs fly, which actually may be sooner than expected. Gertrude, please just stay on the ground, girl, okay? Thanks, yeah. Now, I have to say, the chip doesn't seem to have any ill intentions. It's gone through a lot of research. There's even a machine that goes along with it to implant the chip into your brain to make sure that it doesn't pop any blood vessels or anything like that. So that is pretty cool. Like I said before, the chip is expected to cure things like paralysis and even Parkinson's, so gotta admit, that's pretty cool. If you guys do want to read more about the Neuralink, there is a lot that Mr. Elon Musk is planning to do with it, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alrighty, so for today's Floorman Special, we have a not so cool, but kind of cool story to cover. "56-year-old Robert Dubois was in prison for 37 years for a 1983 murder of a Tampa woman. However, recently Dubois was found to be not guilty. So basically, Dubois served 37 years in prison for something that he didn't do. And this happens way more than you think. But instead of harboring any negative feelings, Dubois said, if you keep hatred and bitterness in your heart, it just steals your joy away from everything else." Wow. Be right back. I'm gonna go sweat from my eyes or something. I mean, that's so crazy though. Like, you did 37 years in prison for something you didn't do, and you're still able to look at the positive side of it. I mean, he's just taking the high road. He's really out here giving Florida man like a good name. So of course, it kind of stinks that it happened this late, but I'm really glad that Mr. Dubois was finally exonerated of this crime. Alrighty everyone, so this next story is pretty awesome, especially if you like animals. There's been a new species of forest frog found in the Philippines, and I don't know about you, but I love stories like this. Like look at this little guy, like, he looks like he's smiling. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting a little carried away here. So these little froggos are found all the way from the Philippines to New Guinea. They're most commonly known as the wrinkled ground frogs, or in their broader names, ground frogs or even forest frogs. This new kind of species, as you may be able to see in the pic, is a very bright iridescent emerald green, and it's splattered with little white dots all around its head and body. What makes this find even more incredible is that assessing the kind of wildlife in an area makes it easier to create conservation initiatives in areas to make sure that all wildlife is being cared for. What should we name him? Fred? Freddy? Freddy the Frog. I like it. Alrighty everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to a new episode of Not So Covered by the Media. I'm Isabel Flores and I will definitely see you in my next video. Remember to stay tuned because I have a few cool projects coming up soon for my channel. Also, make sure to follow me on social media because I'm becoming a little bit more active on there so you guys can keep up with all my shenanigans and everything that I have planned for this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I'll definitely see you soon. Bye!